All right, and we are back here. So this is the post recording, and it is the 1494s and the Knights, and currently 1494 up one after slipping by Murphy. So now the Knights trying to tie this thing up here in the first. 10 minutes left. So that puck worked back in behind. On the right side, dished in behind. Played back into the right side corner. McKenzie chased after it, but it stopped. Now we'll head back in towards the 1494 end. 1-0 the score. Over here on the left side corner. Picked up, turned over to McKinnon. He tries to go for it. It's played off into the left side. Back in behind to the corner now, picked up. Trying to wrap that around. It's pushed off, played back. Jollymore trying for it. It's back in behind to Jollymore. He shoots it up the right side. Back onto the stick here. Up over to McKinnon. McKinnon lead pass. Picked up and shot on. That'll be covered up. 3 minutes into this one. 1-0 Curly, and a few good retaliation shots from the Knights after that start. Back to the blue line it comes. McKenzie shoots that. That hits off the shin pad, and now back the other way. In on net. Head up shot. That one missing wide off the right side. Try to jam it in on the corner. And a big save for Murphy. As that could have been 2-0 in a hurry. Instead, there remains one. That one back to the line. Cooper worked over to the right side. Shot on. Pad save. Down low in the zone here. Back up the left here. Gabanov tries to play that through. Flicked back in the other way. Zhao tries to poke at it. Hard in along the wall there. That puck will get sprinkled out to the middle. Now cut back in the other way. Cranston tries to get it on the stick and does just enough. Played back down the left side. Grabbed that one in between the legs, and it's in. And 2-0. As that one hit the skates in a big celly. Quite a celly for a puck that hit a skate. Marshall will head off. And that'll be 2-0 here early. As the Knights, not the start they were looking for by any means here. Passed off. They chase after that on the right side. Picked up now to Hickey. Hickey down the right. Hickey trying to circle that puck in behind. In on the left side. Cut out in front, shot on. That one rising high and over the net. Worked in behind again. White gets a stick on that. That'll be pushed over into the corner. That one's received. Over to the left side, back to Jollymore. Jollymore, bank pass. That one stopped in there, and they're going to have to circle back for it. So enough of a clear there, and Jollymore now on the right side. Played over to Abbott, and Abbott skates. Offside, not called there as it gets worked in. Pushed off, back to the line, wind up, fake shot there as White jumped up to try to get in front of that. Back to the line, into the glove, and that'll be covered up. So a good job killing the play there. 6:37 to go here in the first, and there's some pushing and shoving. The first game we saw for the Knights today, it was quite rough. So it'll be interesting to see if that's the same here as they head back to the bench. And we'll get a look back over here on the left side. 1494s have a strong start to this one. That one over to the left side. Warren tries to keep it in. Skating back the other way. McDonnell up to McKinnon. Over to Weir. Weir handing that puck off to the right side. Pushed into the corner. And a puck on the right side. Back out. Thorne will touch it up. It'll be offside. And now a penalty coming here. 6:01 left to go in the first. Heading off. So the Knights, who have kind of tweaked their team this year a few different times, trying to put together a team that can make a run here at the Boston Showdown, a big tournament with a lot of prestige. Worked off the left side, that one they jump up on. Pulled back over, Marshall, hard pass, back to Cranston. Cranston winds up, shot, and a nice glove save there as Cranston got the look he wanted on the power play. .144 left on the man advantage, 5:44 left in the period. Worked back in, and Zhao knocking that down on the wall. Picked up, brought onside, bobbing and moving. Back to Cranston. Cranston picks that up now. Down the right side, Cranston to McKinnon skates, and dying right there. Pulled back in behind. Turned over here. Oh, Marshall just gets it, and then he works it up ahead. 1494 is back the other way over to the left side. Marshall on the circle back. Dishes that up. McKinnon trying to get that in. McKinnon holds him off. Down to the left side. In there between the legs, trying for the wraparound. Spun out. Back to the line. Handed off to Marshall. Marshall shot. Glove save. I don't know if that one was hitting the mark, but a little something extra after for Zhao. Zhao seems to be a target for some of these players here so far at the Boston Showdown. The first game, he kind of got into it a little bit. And early in this one, the goalie taking a swipe. As one of our friendly parents here on the team taking a look into the camera lens. Over to the Jollymore. Jollymore into the middle. One-timer shot, that one off the right side, trying to jam it in. That's going to come back to White. 37 seconds on the power play. Back down low, Adams in front. He gets spun off of, still finding some space. Good job playing in front of that net though. Pulls a little bit down the right side. Chased after Abbott in the skates. Back to the line, White shot in, that one steered off the left side. Trying to center that puck. Knocked over, and 9 seconds left to go on that man advantage. Jollymore here on the right side, he'll circle back. Over to Abbott. Abbott leads it ahead. McDonnell now. McDonnell shaken. Handed off there to the right side. Now cutting back into the zone. Back and forth we continue here. Back to even strength. That one gets by McDonnell and Pickdold. Fight for it. Grabbed in behind. Dished up the left side on a full-scale change. Gives a chance here on the left. McKenzie has to cut it off there. McKenzie gets a stick on it. And looks like he's laboring that left arm a little bit. Worked off in front, spun out. Free puck for a moment, knocked over. Sharp angle, trying to jam it in, and it stays out. And a big save there by Murphy to get back over. Weir now on it. Weir down the left side, played. Shot off to the end wall. Picked up, back over to Weir. Back to the line, that one comes out, and Thorne just off by about an inch. 3 minutes left to go here in the first. Three minutes left to go here in the first. Picked up and shot on down in behind. Pretty even game here so far. The 2-0 score, the difference. And a hard pass up the left side. Back in the zone there. Thorin trying to cut off. Sharp angle, and it stays out. Back down on the wall. Chop that up. That'll get pulled back in behind. Hickey going in front. Knocked out in front. Turned over, but then it gets to McKinnon. He'll touch it up to Hickey, and Hickey off to the races. Hickey, who had a phenomenal first game down the left side. Stepping in, trying some moves, knocked off. Cranston catching up. Cranston gets it knocked by him. They need to skate back here on the right side. Weir in, and now out. Flipped on back. Over to the left side. That one's corralled. Down to Strummold. Marshall turns it over.
Yeah, go!
Hand it off now to Zhao. Zhao stick handling it in. Winds up. Big shot. That one gloved down. He got all that shot. And we're going for a face-off here. 151. Spun off. Into the corner they go. 1494 trying to get it out. Left side, in behind it goes. Down low to Henneberry. Henneberry swings out it over to Zhao. Zhao looking for that pass, gets it up to Adam. Adam dishes it off to Cranston. No, he can't get it through, and Cranston gets a bit of a chop in there on the foot. Knocked over to Zhao.
Come on, hit Ander.
He'll grab it. Flicked in ahead.
Real good idea.
Over to the right side. That's going to be back to McKenzie. McKenzie up the wall. Gets on by. Adam takes a swipe at it, but it's knocked by on the left side. Warren steps in. Around Warren again. Knocked away. And Murphy stays ahead of it. Then Jollymore catches it. Jollymore, the D-man down the right side, going for a skate. He'll try to center it, holds on, knocked off. Looked like he had his buddy Cranston there in front, but couldn't get the pass off. 44 seconds. Cooper in on the wall, trying to center it. Over to Warren, he steps up, shoots, scores. And Warren with a late one here in the first to make it 3-0. As that puck was knocked out in front to them. So now the hill to climb gets a little bigger here for the Atlantic Knights. Waiting here, 3-0 to score, 33 seconds, so need one desperately now, the Knights. Hickey in around, Hickey in on net, Hickey back in, knocked in behind, and it's in! And Hickey comes back and scores right away. Literally 10 seconds later, and Hickey continues his strong showing here at the Boston Showdown. Back over, and they'll skate to center, and 3-1 the score here. So a good retaliation goal for the Knights. Over to White on the right side, 21 seconds to go. White, low shot in, that one rebound out to the middle. Gets in behind. Up the right side, Thorne takes a swipe at it. They both go down. White on it now in the corner. White played it back in behind. That one cut off by Abbott, leaving just enough time. Up the wall now, 2 seconds to go. They're going to pass it off, and that won't be enough. Into the shin pad, and it's so loud in here, they're still playing, and White didn't even know. And what an atmosphere in here on Pad D. We'll be back, or Pad 8, I should say. We'll be back shortly for the next one. All right, we are back here for the second period. So a big goal at the end there by Hickey to keep his team in it and morale high. The momentum heading into this period. How will they respond? A 12-minute frame on the board. Back and behind. That one on the left side. Picked up now. Hustled out. Knocked off the stick there. Cooper hit off into the middle. Passed on. McDonnell now. Just onside. McDonnell left side. That one worked it behind the 1494 defenseman Meyer, I think. Got to take a closer look in there. Shot on. Looks like it is Meyer. You don't see a lot of Myers around here for minor hockey in America, I guess. That's where they come from, so you don't see that name at all in Canada. That's what threw me off. I was like, Meyer? I don't know if I've ever commentated for a Meyer. Of course, Timo Meyer, the popular NHL player who played with the Mooseheads. 11:08 left to go here in the second.
Go Ender.
Waiting here as looks like Tim Cranston talking to the ref. Having a friendly conversation. Couple of laughs there on the bench. All right, 11:08, 3-1 the score here. Zhao still looking for his first one of the longtime Atlantic Knights players. Cranston back to Thorne. Thorne winds up, that over to the right side. Adam gonna chase after that. Adam picks it up near the hash marks. That one hits the skate in behind past Cranston. Left side, handed up in the zone. Over to the right, that one just in behind Thorne. And I thought that was a tripping call, nothing called for it. Now Jollymore down the right side. That one hits the shaft of the stick, pulled in behind. Shot back in. Thorne in the defensive end. Over on the wall. Left side to the hash marks by Zhao. Cranston gets a stick on it to help turn that over in his favor. Worked over on the left side. Stick canneling through, chop that. Now over to Jollymore. Jollymore backhanded in. Over to Cranston, he'll wind up, a lot of traffic to get through. Won't do it, but now it's Zhao, he'll step up, and he misses. Over to Cranston. Right side, that one in behind the D-man. Marshall, Adam tries to chase it back for it, shot in, that one hits the side of the net. And a fast pace here to start the second, not too many whistles. That one's in the corner. Have to wait for that to come out. It gets back to the line. Played on in. Zhao, nice lead pass there. Over to Adam. Adam doesn't get enough on that as White tries to skate into it, but the pass was too far led ahead. And 9:27 left to go in the second. We'll try again. Not as many goals here in the second period, but just as eventful as the first. One into the right side, that one chased after. Marshall able to get it. Marshall skates in, shot, that one gloved. And Marshall smacks his stick in frustration. Marshall out there looking for some redemption after that goal off his skate in the first period. Won't come there, but a good try. Hickey in the shooter's position. Hickey looking to make a difference for his team once again. On the right side, that bounces by White. Up in the zone. They'll pass it over. It'll be shot down low. Trying to catch up to it. Worked over. That one bouncing off the sidewall. White got just enough on it, played back in behind to Jollymore. Jollymore has Hickey in the middle if the pass can get there, and it can't. Both players knew what to do. Pass just didn't get there. Over on the wall. That one chops back. Good job keeping it in there by the 1494 side. Pushed down along the wall. Tripped up. Not enough on it to warrant a call. Into the right side. Back to Henneberry.
Come on, get it out.
Shot onto the stick. Left side. Knocked away. Back and behind. Turned over. Now Abbott with it. He hands that off. Hickey. Hickey. Drop pass to White. White steps in. Low shot. And it won't get through. Good chance there as they set up a nice play. And the Knights have played pretty good, but still down 2. Worked back to the line. That one's shot down the right side. In behind it'll go. Entering the zone. That one shot down low. Caught up to it in the corner. Battling for it 2-on-2. And some of the parents not too happy over there. There's a nice view there. Worked back to the line. Shot in, and that one's going to be played off the end wall. Dished in front. That one too much on it as Weir picks it up. Weir turns it over. Back to McDonnell. Into center. They'll shoot that back down the other way. Played out in front. Up the left wall. Stepping in. Held on to. Shot. Won't get through. Not too much offense here in the second period for the 1494 side as Weir steps in. Shot, but tracked right into the glove there. So a little bit of work to be done here. Halfway through the game. 3-1 the score. Over on the wall. That one gets played in behind. Zhao catches up to it. Zhao in the corner, knocked by him. Pickled up the left side, bounce pass. Jollymore following him pretty nicely in there. Cranston and Marshall in the corner. They'll try to get it out. Up the wall. Knocked in ahead now. And it could be an odd man rush as Marshall in on it. And it's an odd man rush for sure. Over to Cranston. Shot. Scores. As Marshall and Cranston finish it off. And the crowd erupts. And a big one there to cut the deficit down to 2. Cranston, one of the goal scorers on this team in the regular season with Chebucto and on the Atlantic Knights. Coming up with a big one here, so Hickey and Cranston with the goals. 3-2 the score. Work still to be done. Over to the right side. Played up the wall. That one's picked up offside there. They're not going to call it. Chipped up on the right now. Picked up by Adam. Adam stick handling into the right side. Trying to play that forward. Has it in front still. That one's through and it's in. And Adam scores. Wills one in on the right side. And his parents filled with excitement here. And a big goal here. 3-3, so back-to-back goals, and the Knights are right back in it. As that one squeaked through the 5-hole. And there's certainly an energy here As that one's over to Hickey. Stick handle. In on the wall. Halfway through the game officially now. Steps in, shot. That one wide off the right side. Poked out in behind. Picked up by Abbott. Abbott along the wall. Right side. In between the skates. That one's going to knock off of it. Over on the wall. Another wind-up shot there to the left side. Tipped back in behind. Picked up by Meyer. Back in. That one's going to head to the corner. Over to Cooper. Cooper winds up. That one's going to be covered. .506 left to go here in the second tie game. As everyone's feeling a little happy here, as it's been 2 or 3 good games in for the Atlantic Knights here. And a big comeback here, down 3 goals. They've come all the way back from it, scoring the last 3, but still almost half the game to be done. So these games have been pretty entertaining. Thorin here in the corner. In along the left side. That one over to Jollymore. He'll shoot that. It'll miss the mark. Sent in, and that'll be an icing as McKinnon will realize that. And the whistle will go. 4:33 left to go here in the second, and it is a 15-minute third. So we're in for quite the finish here at the New England Sports Center. Puck not dropped yet. Now it is. And on the left side, played back to the line. That one's now picked up, worked over on the wall. Handed off, steps in, pushed over. Jollymore now with it. Wrapped in behind on the left side. Skating after. Cutting into the zone now, looking to retake their lead. Shot in, that one's gonna go wide. Back over on the wall, that one jumped on by. Down the right side now they come. Stick handling it on, that one's gonna be pushed off into the corner. 3:41 left to go in the second. Shipped over, now Zhao is gonna pick it up. Zhao still looking for a goal here. Zhao turns it over along the wall.
Go, Ander!
Back over. And another bounce pass. Those boards are bouncing. As that one basically goes on a total angle. Play back in behind, it's turned over by Jollymore. Into the right side, and the Knights looking a little tired out there as for the first time in a while here.
Back door.
The 1494 team is circling. That one bouncing, staying in. Shot on.
Bring the puck.
Over on the wall. That one's in behind, and now the arm goes up on Cranston, and now penalty trouble here, so a tired crew out there resulting in penalties. As Cranston skates over. 2:45 left to go here in the second. And a 2-minute penalty here, so a good opportunity to retake the lead here for 1494. Quite the game we've seen here so far. Puck dropped in, that one's freed up, right side, bucket moved over, rebound, oh, and Marshall with a great play, saving a for sure goal.
Guys, come
on the wall, trying to chase after, and now they'll pick it up. Iced on down.
Let's go, Knights! Let's go!
Back in on the wall. Or skated up through the middle, I should say. Punch down into the zone, trying to skate by. Stepping in, right side. Shot on. That one stays out. 40 seconds left, or 40 seconds killed off this power play. That one's knocked down. And now it's a foot race for it. As McDonnell will circle off. White will come on. A good smart play there by McDonnell as Abbott switches off too. So Hickey and White out there on forward. Passed over on the left side. Down in the zone it comes. On the stick. Works back in behind. That one circled back. Wide open on the right side. Shot in. Murphy on top of that. 50 seconds left in the penalty. 1:35 in the period. Tie game here. So just 95 seconds left in our second period. Then it's going to be a 15-minute third. Trying to find a winner here in a big game. Every game's big in a 19-team division. In front, they fight for it. Spun down. Picked up now on the right side wall. That one jets to the stick, and now Zhao is hustling after it. It's a foot race. Zhao tried to split the middle, and a nice skate by Adam Zhao as he has the stick in on him. No arm up. Picked up, and a nice hard saucer pass to the right side. Into the zone they come. Passed off. Murphy steers it just aside enough. 20 seconds left on the PK. Skated after. Hickey trying to pick it up. Short-handed. He's got Marshall. Hickey. Shot. Save. Now it's knocked back the other way, and it's going to be McKenzie one-on-one. Zhao trying to help. Left side shot. That one rising high. In along the wall. We're back to even strength here. 44 seconds to go. Back in on the right side. Picked up now by Hickey. Hickey holding it. Hickey centering on for the rebound. Weir can't get to it. Good play by Hickey. Continue to be impressed by him this weekend. That one turned over to Cranston. Cranston stepping in. Shot. That one stopped on the doorstep. Worked over and now flicked back. Cranston almost had another one here to put his team up for the first time this game. 9 seconds left. In on the right side. And 2 seconds. That'll take us to the end of the second period. Tie game, 3-3, going into a big third. We'll be back shortly with the rest. All right, we're back here for our 15-minute third. And it's a big one on deck here. Tie game, valuable points on the line. Down the wall, stepping in over the blue line, right side. Cut back the other way. Fished on down, swung on in front. Jollymore take the hit to make the play there, young Jollymore. Worked off in front, over to Jollymore again. He'll heads up, and some good hands there, but it doesn't really result in much as it's handed off. Henneberry then steps up. Whoa, and he almost hits his own coach. As Thole yank him off and give him an extra love tap on the back. It's Coach Todd Cranston over there.
Let's go,
With his brother Tim.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Keep it going. Let's go, Harry.
So some defensive work here early in the third period for the Knights as a face-off coming inside the zone. Over on the right side, Hickey tries to get caught up to it. Back down to Thorne. Thorne now shot into the ref, and beware of flying objects out there, I think, here the last couple plays. White stepping in, hard shot blocked. Back over on the wall, Thorne tries to catch up to it, cuts him off enough, and Marshall with some nice hard strides there, using his size to get over in a hurry. Back in behind, fished out in front, wide open shot, Murphy there. Murphy dialed in. Back to the line, shot on. Tipped over, Marshall on the wall. He'll pick it up and go for a skate here. Back in through the middle, just trying to stay on side. Knocked off of it.
Come on, Harry. Not now, Harry. Come on. Let's go.
On the wall. Fished out, onside. Stepping in, shot on, Murphy save. McKenzie clears it out just in time over to Hickey. Hickey will circle back. Hickey trying to wind up. He's going to hand it off to White. Look for that return pass. Oh, and it was off the stick of Hickey. Back in, and that one, they're going to say stayed onside. Shot on to McKenzie in the middle. And Murphy with a big save on a sketchy onside call. And I can guarantee you some of the coaches wouldn't have been happy about that if that big save wasn't made. But it was. 12:56 left to go in the third. Cranston's going to go for a little bit of a skate, and now over there on the bench, Todd Cranston talking to the ref, and I don't know if that conversation was as cheery as the one earlier. Just under 13 minutes to go. Back to the line, that one off the shin pad. Going for the stick lift, Adam picks it up now. Adam has our last goal. Adam on the right side, shot, that one rising high. Zhao trying to get in on it. Cranston as well. Backing off just a little bit too much as Henneberry gets put by him. In the corner, trying to center, and a good save by McKenzie with his stick. Backed off, handed off. Oh, and the pass too hard. And now it's Adam and Zhao. Zhao skates it in. Left side, tries to pass it off. On to Adam, sticking off. Back in behind Zhao, and that was a 2-on-0. Nothing coming from it. Trying to get a lead in this game. Back over to Jollymore. Right side. Back to Cranston. Cranston in. Cranston steps in. Low shot. Over to... That one worked back in through the middle. Over to Zhao now on the wall. Zhao shot. That one just stays in. Back over, let ahead. Into the skates there, Jollymore. Jollymore. Down low, Adam fishes it out and ices it. And icing there. Under 12 minutes to go now, still 3-3. So we're down to official timing as the extra 3 minutes gone. That puck won back and circled back on nicely, put down the side. Over to McKenzie. McKenzie over to Marshall. Marshall stepping in over to McKinnon. It hits off his stick. Down the right side. Passed over. Nice passing play there by 1494. Down the right side, moved in. Back to McKinnon. He touches up to McDonnell. McDonnell in down the right side. In the corner, they fight for it. Trying our best to get you some sort of angle here. Comes out back in behind, 10:38 to go. Now hustling down the right side. Good stick handling with the open space. Played back, wide open shot, sent on, big save by Murphy. Over there to Marshall. He'll work it up to Hickey. Hickey in. Hickey moving around, low shot. That one covered up. 10:14 to go here in the third. .14 to go here in the third. 3-3 the score. Back over on the wall. Played on. Hickey trying to chase after it. Hickey gets there on the left side. Falling down. Abbott in on it behind. Played over to Henneberry. Chopped down. Drop back pass there. In along the wall. Abbott in on it. Abbott almost goes down, but stays up. Into the legs now. Poked back to Hickey. Hickey stick handling. Over to the right side. White on just by a hair. White low shot. That one's saved. It's still loose for a moment and covered up. Under 10 minutes to go now. We're still tied. Exciting game here. McKenzie down the right side. That one down to Adam. Adam trying to center, but turned over. In through the middle. McKenzie grabs it. McKenzie looking for anyone up there in the neutral zone. No one home, and Cranston takes a penalty, running into him. And rare for Cranston to have 2 penalties in a game, but coming at a bad time. Is down a man now with 9:14 to go in the third. In a big game, they're going to have to kill off 2 minutes at least. A little too hot moving in through the middle. As they chat there on the bench. In the corner, that'll be played back to the line. Handed off to the left side. Low shot, that one flying in behind. Warren now with it. Tries to get it to Schwartz in the middle. It's picked up by Zhao. Zhao down the right side. In the corner. That up through the middle, over to McKenzie. McKenzie shoots that in and almost hits his team. That's 2 times the D-men have done that.
Go hard! Andrew, go hard! Let's go!
That one back in the zone. Chased after and cut back there on the right side. Played over to the left. That puck set back into McKenzie. McKenzie shoots it and no icing there as they're killing the time off. 45 seconds killed so far. 3-3 game, 8:24 to go in regulation. Up through the middle. Swept on, gets by. Oh, and an offside there as McDonnell does enough to get the offside. And the ref who
Let's go hard! Let's go!
hasn't exactly been known for his eagle eye here tonight. Gets a good one there, and a tight call. Over to Henneberry. Henneberry up the wall. Short-handed to McDonnell. McDonnell just fires that down low. Back in behind.
Back it up, back it up.
Up along the wall, that puck bounced past. Right side, let in ahead. And a nice move towards the middle. Eventually they fall down. Jollymore spins that out into the corner. Lots of time now here. Shot on, glove save, right side. It jumps the stick. Murphy in front with a big save as he just gets over. And a huge play there. With 18 seconds left on the PK, they got to get some fresh legs out. It's worked over on the wall. The change, saved by Murphy. As I think they felt the pressure. Trudnak coming down his back there. 7:23 to go. And we're still even. Marshall on the wall. Played back in, kept in along the blue line. Trying to knock that by. Abbott over to White on the left side. White into Hickey. Hickey settles it down. Hickey steps in. Shot. Scores! An absolute bullet by Hickey to take the lead. It just got real loud in here. Killing off a penalty and then a big goal by Hickey. 4-3 the score. 4 straight goals for the Knights.
Wow, what a shot.
Over to Hickey. Hickey over to the right side, tries to get it to White, and now it's a 1-goal game with under 7 minutes to go, and it is loud in here. Down along the wall, played back in behind. Abbott gets in over on it. Played over to Thorne. Thorne, he's circling back in his own end. Thorne on the wall. Thorne, that one just gets by. Back over to the middle, and Abbott trying to catch up. Hickey with them. He's going to leave it for Hickey. Hickey on the left side. Can't center it. Oh, and he runs into his teammate Abbott there. Quick to get back up. 6:23 left. Down the right side. They skate up for it. Work to the middle, and it falls back. Down the right side. Back in. Dished out. Here comes Marshall. Marshall in. Steps up. Shot. And a big goal by Marshall as he shoots our camera. 6:02 to go. It'll be 5-3. 5 straight goals for the Atlantic Knights. And holy. 6:02 to go and a 2-goal lead now, so 14:94 had a tie game with a power play with 9 minutes left. And since then, 2 goals for the Knights. Worked over to Henneberry, a good stick lift, and we got to think back to that play made by Thorne. But Adam down the right side, shot, that blockered, and a rebound over. Good shot there by Adam. Back in behind to Henneberry. Stopped, but Henneberry eventually gets it out. Now over to Cranston. Now Adam. Adam down the right side. Shot on. That one slips through and goes wide. Thorne back in behind. Picked up down the wall. Centering pass. 14:94, some stickless. Here on the right side, Adam played it back in behind. Cranston trying to get out to it. Cranston scoring a big goal earlier in this game, and now a whistle behind the play. Not quite sure what's for, but 5:08 to go. 5-3 to score. And it could have been a phantom whistle there. Face-off coming here, 5:08 to go. Played over, picked up now, shot on, that one into a shin pad. Worked on back on the line, in ahead, now they're skating after it. Jollymore and Marshall trying to catch up, shot on, save Murphy. And no call for the slash in on the side. And a lucky bounce for the Knights as that. I'm not sure, but sometimes you get the bounces and the calls, and that puck in behind now. Looking for the stretch pass. Weir knocks it down. Marshall in low. He'll fall. Jollymore, the only D-man back. Hand it off. Stepping in. Cranston. Jollymore in the corner. And he'll get it. He'll get tripped up. No call. Over to McDonnell. McDonnell runs into him. 4:17 to go. Shot back down around. And the Atlantic Knights trying to hold on to a 2-goal lead in the last 4 minutes. Down to Thorne. Thorne, we think back to that clear he just got off that led to a goal. It could have been worked back the other way. And a huge play by Thorne earlier helped result in that goal in this lead. I won't forget. Some people might forget. I will not. Down the right side. Worked in behind. Hickey tried to get it into the skates. Down to White. White can't get it by. Pushed back in behind. Meyer tries to catch up to it. Abbott in with him. 3:33 left to go. Back in the corner. Falling down's Abbott. Shot on. Abbott picks it up. And they'll get the icing at least. And some fresh lags. 3:23 to go. 2-goal lead to hold on to here.
Let's go.
Cranston on the draw in a big moment. Dropped in. Jollymore picks it up. Over to Zhao. Zhao chasing. Zhao on the left side. That one's going to just stay in. Good pressure by Zhao. Now it's out. Zhao pitched up on the wall, and that was a little dangerous, but no call. 3:06 to go. Hand it back over, and a rogue stick there causing some confusion. Pickled. Handed over. Shot on into the skates there, Henneberry. And time ticking off the clock, under 3 minutes to go. Worked back to the middle. A push here late by the 1494 side. Jollymore in the corner. They're letting them play here. Cranston in on it. He'll shoot it down around, and it gets by. Adams now. Adam. He'll go for a skate. Down in. Sharp angle shot. That'll be blocked. Had to kind of shoot on the run there. 2:18 to go in the corner. Worked over McKenzie. Down to Zhao. Zhao shot down. 2 minutes left. 1494 looking a little deflated out there, but still trying to push here late. Marshall, he'll step in on it. Turn back in the other way and an odd man rush. McDonnell in on it. McDonnell holding. Oh, and a big save there. Oh, and Marshall steps in. The physical player out there. .148 to go in the third. Right side, steered in, and a big rebound there. No one to take care of it. Down the right side they come. Trying to get a stick on. Wrapped out in front. Oh, and Marshall with a big play. Great play by Marshall. Back in behind him, Marshall's like a wrecking ball out there. Up the wall, and it could be an odd man rush for Weir and McKinnon. Into the zone. Left side, under 90 seconds to go. 2 goals to hold on to still. Over on the wall. Marshall trying to catch up. Not worked in, and Murphy's going to cover that up. 1:10 to go here in the third. Empty net at the other side with 70 seconds on the clock. The Atlantic Knights trying to get a big win.
Defense first, let's go!
And a timeout called with 1:10 to go. Oh, no, and they're saying no timeouts there in the box. They tried to call a timeout. The refs thought you could. Timekeeper said, no, we're moving this along.
Hey, defense first, let's go!
Drop down low. White hustled after it. Spun back into the shin pad there at Hickey. 1 minute to go, empty net. Worked back to the middle. McKenzie, left side. Chopped that. Worked out in front. Marshall on it. Back over. Final minute to play. Marshall blocks it. Abbott picks it up. Gets it out. Marshall logging big minutes here at the end of the game. Picks it up in the skates. He still has it. Up the right side.
Back!
37 seconds to go.
Harry, get back!
Marshall spins a guy off, and they'll go to the box, but that's all right. 30 seconds. And Marshall, like I said, that Miley Cyrus wrecking ball mentality is caught up to him here at the end. 30 seconds, but a great game by that young man on defense. A big goal, some big plays, and it looks like here, 30 seconds to go, they're gonna try to sneak in some sort of timeout illegally. 5-3 the score. And we'll hold on here. Over to the right side, back in behind Jollymore, 23 seconds, over, quick save, and a big save by Murphy as they try to jam in. And now they start banging in front, and lots of stuff. Cranston going at it, and now he pulls back. And the refs and parents not happy. 20 seconds to go here. As they'll move him off, and tempers flaring there as it's taken a little bit to get to the end of this one.
Wait. How did we get through when they get one? Now you're just telling me.
And it's a party in the penalty box over there. 3 players.
Ice the puck! Ice it, let's go!
And now I guess they are saying you're allowed to have a timeout. 20 seconds. And oh my goodness, what are we doing here? All right. Okay, so we'll head back in here. What, I mean, they got to score 2 goals in 20 seconds here. I mean, what are we, yeah. Drop the puck, and they're holding it up. 44 needs to get off, they're saying. He was playing with a delayed penalty. Yeah, I mean, if it's a 1-goal game, maybe, but we're trying to get to the end of this. And it's been there's 6 guys out there now. All right, come on.
Let's go! Ice it! Ice it!
And they're just gonna say, we're good here. Plenty ahead, shot on, that one pushed off into the corner, and a perfect shot off the start there to try to get a goal there, but couldn't finish it. Over to Gubnov, shot in, blocked in there by McKenzie, and McKenzie's taking a beating here, and the ref's letting him go. 5 seconds left here, 5-3 the score. Drop down, 3 seconds, worked over to the right side, shot, no goal, and the Atlantic Knights will come back from a 3-goal deficit and win 5-3, and that'll do it for us here on High Button Sports. 2 big wins. We'll see you tomorrow.